Hello, welcome to another edition of Midweek Ponce Speaks. I'm Ponce Lemire, financial advisor and your favorite insurance man. Last week we left off talking a little bit about retirement. And a lot of us don't think about retirement, especially when you're younger. You're in your 20s for sure, your 30s. We aren't thinking about retirement. Even in our 40s, most people start to actually think about that a lot of times, later on in life, for 50s, by the time your 60s roll around, you should be retiring. So I want to start just kind of spinning your wheels on thinking about retirement from the aspect of if you're younger, what you should be doing right now to prepare yourself to take care of your 65, 70, 75-year-old self, and if you're in your 40s or your 50s and you may be a little behind the eight ball, it says the average American is not prepared for retirement. And when we say prepare for retirement, we're talking about having enough assets and enough income that'll be coming in to be able to allow you to at least maintain the level of, lifestyle that you live in right now. Okay, enough income to be able to pay the monthly bills. Will you still have a mortgage? Will you not? Will you still have a car note in retirement? Utilities. And then one of the big things is healthcare. As we get older, healthcare is one of the largest expenses. We're talking medication, we're talking co-pays and that for a lot of seniors. And we need to, account for that and be prepared. If you're younger, you're in your 20s, your 30s, right now is the time to really be disciplined. I know we got that good job, and we were making a little, maybe making more money than we've ever made before, so we feel we should be able to go out and get that new car or go out and take those trips, those vacations, buy those clothes, buy those shoes, and that. But the reality is the retirement will be here before you know it. And now is the time to be disciplined, to be able to make as much money as you can, so work those hours, maybe get that overtime, and bring in that money. Maybe you may even have a side hustle, where you bring in money on the side. But right now, in your 20s and 30s and 40s, you want to be doing as much as you can to maximize your income, to make as much money as you can, and to be able to live below your means, at least for a little while. Because the goal, guys, is to make enough money to where we can take that money, put it away, put it into an investment, something that is going to be able to generate interest on the money that we make. And then we'll spend the interest and the money that the money made on these things that we want, the trips, the cars, the clothes. You don't want to spend your income on that. You don't want to spend the money that you make to go and buy those luxuries. You want to stack up enough money to where your money's strong. I think of money like soldiers. These are my soldiers, and I want to stack them up, and I want them to be really strong so that they can go out and they can fight and they can capture and bring back more soldiers to me. Okay? Now I've got an army of soldiers. Now I can maybe go get some of those luxuries, maybe now upgrade and get the house that I really want, or maybe drive the car that I really want to drive, take the trips and that, not with my money, my income, but with the money that my money brought. Okay. So we want to make more money than we spend. We want to live below our means. We also want to be able to save money. We should have a nest egg. The goal is to have 6 months worth of expenses. So if you couldn't work for 6 months, you should have enough money saved to where you could pay all your bills and not miss a beat for 6 months. Okay. And then once you hit that mark, the next goal is to start to invest. You're actually going to be doing it simultaneously, putting money here for the savings and then putting money here to be able to be used to be able to take care or invest your money in the market. We're talking maybe get you an IRA, maybe some mutual funds, stocks, especially in your younger years, because you have a longer time horizon and we have more time to take advantage of compound interest. Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys with this. And this is from my 20-year-olds, my 30-year-olds, and my 40-year-olds. We want to take 75% of the income to pay our bills and take care of all the things that we need to take care of. but we want to take 15% and we want to invest that money. Then we want to take 10% and we want to save that money, just in a regular savings account, something you can get your hands on quick. 10% in the savings, those are for our emergencies, our 6-month fund. Then we want to take 15% and put those soldiers in the fight to be able to grow and bring back more. And then we'll pay our bills with the other 75%. Okay, so we're positioning ourselves not only now, but for the future. Okay, so that's Midweek Ponce Speaks today. Just kind of wanted to talk to my 20-year-olds, 30s, and 40s. And then next week, I'm going to talk to my still 40s, 50s, and 60s. That 40 is a strange place. It's kind of right in the middle. So it kind of is affected both ways. So next week, we'll talk to our 40-year-olds, our 50-year-olds, and our 60-year-olds, and what we need to do to properly position ourselves for a healthy retirement. Okay? So again, this is another edition of Midweek Ponce Speaks. I'm Ponce Hunter, and I'll see you next time.